Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on cooperative multiplayer with Daggerwin. Okay, first things first today, we need to give the cows some more silage, or the first silage, because they actually haven't got any yet. We have actually been making some, it's been fermenting in the pit, but yeah, they haven't got it yet. So to do that, we're going to have to get a bucket, I think, for a start, to move the silage across from the pit to the cow trough. I think we're probably going to get one for the telehandler, but while I'm going this way, I'm going to sell this front loader, which obviously is too small for this tractor, and I'm going to replace it with a bigger one, because there is currently a bigger one in the sale. So thank you to the person who mentioned that in the comments last video, that there is a bigger one in the sale, because we can now swap this for the one that we need. There was somebody else in the comments who also said that we already owned a bigger one, but that actually isn't right. We do not own a bigger one, we own two the same, both the Q4Ms, so yeah, that wouldn't be any good. We need to use the bigger one. So I'm going to sell this one. I've brought it over here just so I can keep the pallet fork on, but let's get this one sold. I need to go into this menu here, the vehicles menu, and find the correct one, which it's the Quickie Q4M, isn't it? This one. Which one have I got though? I've got the one, I've just repaired it, so it's that one. But yeah, just to prove, they're both Q4M, they're exactly the same, so it wouldn't matter which tracks we put it on, it would be the same one. So yeah, this one needs to go. I'm going to sell that one, which is actually the more valuable one of the two, which I think is a good idea to sell that one, which gives me a bit more money to spend on the new one. I think Daggerwin, oh yeah, Daggerwin just sold some products as well, so that's good. That's made enough money now to be able to afford to buy it. So the one we need in the sale, or hopefully the one that will work, well, there's a Q6M actually, there's two, amazingly. Wow, what a coincidence. This one, which is 5,700, and there's also, I think, if it's still there, here we go, a Q7M, which is even bigger, I assume. I assume it's bigger since it has a 7 rather than a 6. And that's actually cheaper. That's 48% off, Q7M, and this one is 32% off, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go with the cheaper one, which is also the bigger one. This one here, the Q7M, so that should fit this tractor okay, I think, hopefully. That's the plan anyway. I hope it does. And there we go. So now I'll be able to reach the floor when I'm picking things up. Daggerwin's completely blocked me in there. Oh, he's got a trailer on as well. I don't know what he's saying because it's being censored again. Oh, I need to go back and read that. Let me just get this front loader on. I'm going to read what he's just been writing. Try and work out through the censoring what that actually said. Didn't get a chance to properly read it before it disappeared. Right, okay, then just get the pallet fork on as well. So yeah, now I want to practice with this, but I think it will reach the floor. Hopefully, so I can pick up pallets with it, which will be useful. I know we've got the telehandler and the other tractor, but it's nice to have three working front loaders. There we go, much better. That's what we needed. Right, what did Daggerwin say? Oh dear, yeah, it looks like he's bought something for a wheel loader that doesn't fit the telehandler. Right, that's not good. I'm guessing there's no other sort of bucket or anything then to put onto the front loader in the sale, which is not convenient for doing the cow feed, because we do need to move that, otherwise the cows will have no way of eating. This is for grain only, I assume. I'm guessing it can't do silage, that, because we could use a conveyor, but if there's not one in the sale, we can't really get one. We might have to make another exception and just buy a bucket for the front loader, because or the telehandler, because we need to feed our cows. Yeah, I can't see anything in the sale for doing the cows, which is a bit annoying. He's bought that now. We don't really want this unless of course we buy a wheel loader. But yeah, we've already got 3 vehicles that can lift things, so I'm not sure whether there's a wheel loader in the sale. I doubt it. Pretty sure I didn't see one just then when I looked. Nope. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. I'm not sure what Daggerwin's planning on doing though. He's just disappeared. I'm not quite sure where he's gone. I'm assuming he's gone over to the cows. So we'll drive over there and I'll see what's happening. But I can use this front loader now with a pallet fork to move products around at the sawmill and stuff, and the dairy. So that's good news. Oh yeah, and thanks for the comments last episode as well, which I asked for, because I don't think I got any the first time I asked, but I'd get quite a few people respond at this time, which was nice. And they said that the goat's cheese, which is what we're doing, is actually the best one to do, which is good news, because I wasn't sure. It wasn't to me, it was at the first glance it wasn't too obvious which one was the most profitable, but yeah, some people did the calculation, and yeah, it is the goat's cheese which is the most profitable, so that's good news, because that's what we're making. Although it's still going to take quite a few months to pay it back, the cost of the dairy, but never mind, we should make a profit because we've got the water buffalo milk going into it as well, so it's not just the goats. So yeah, all good there, and we should be making some good money from the dairy fairly soon. Okay, here we are at the town, so I can start to move some product. I don't know when the best month to sell the goat's milk, or goat's cheese, sorry, is. Let's have a look at the prices and see when the best month is for goat's cheese. Probably not this month, no, definitely not. September or January, so yeah, quite a few months to go until we can do that, but that's fine. We're not in a desperate rush for the money, really. And then we've obviously got some more sawmill products over here which I can move. I can load these up, so I will get that done now. Okay, so just to update on what's happening then. So Daggerwin did buy a bucket for the front loader for the telehandler, so we've got a means of feeding the cows at least, but obviously we don't have a wheel loader for that buck crate thing that he bought, so that's a bit of a shame, but we'll look at in the sale. We're not going to buy a wheel loader in the new sale, we're going to wait for one to come up if one comes up. So yeah, if we see one of them and we have the money available, we'll try and buy a wheel loader for that, so that we can move a bit more material in one go. But yeah, the bucket will do the job for the time being on the telehandler, so that's fine. And now Daggerwin's saying he wants to move time forward to July, sorry. So yeah, we're gonna do that now, and then we can continue with our harvest, because there's obviously going to be quite a lot of harvesting to do in July. It's going to be a very busy month, so yeah, rather than just sort of scrabbling about looking for jobs now, we're going to actually get on with some big jobs that need doing. Wow, okay, and there's also quite a lot more sawmill products that have just spawned, so I'll try and fit these onto the trailer. Not sure whether they'll all fit or not. And also we've just topped up the wood in the sawmill as well to keep on top of that, because it is going to be quite a full-time job keeping on top of the sawmill. It's going through the wood fairly quickly, so yeah, we need to keep on top of that. I'm not sure why I'm getting so many lag spikes at the moment. It's a bit of a shame. I don't normally get quite as many as this. Obviously multiplayer is always a bit laggy, but it seems to have been a bit worse today for some reason so far, but hopefully it will calm down. So yeah, I will continue loading these up and get them sold, get some money in, which we do quite desperately need at the moment. We've only got 49,000 in the bank. Not as much as we've had in the past. I know we've been up to over 1 million before. Oh, the massive class header's in the sale, is it? Oh right, that would be amazing. So we can get rid of the 9 metre then and change it for the big one, sounds like. Oh, 13.8 metre, that's not the biggest, but yeah, that's still an upgrade. It's not the one with the trailer though, is it? I think that has to have a separate trailer on it. I like the one that folds out on its own trailer, but yeah, that's sort of a big upgrade over what we've got now. Although the speed's only 6, whereas we can do 7 at the moment with our current one. So yeah, how much was that? 75, I think. 75,000. Where was it? Yeah, 75,000. So when I sold these, we could afford to buy that. Okay, so yeah, just had a quick word with Daggerwin, and we are probably going to try and save up for that header because it's not too far out of reach financially. We should be able to sell it once I've sold these products here, so yeah, it's doable today if we want to upgrade that header, and then we'll have a really, really big combine Although, yeah, I quite like the 7 miles an hour that you can do with the current header we've got actually. So yes and no really on that header really. I like it. I like the bigger header, but it's also nice to be able to do a bit faster. I know it's only 1 mile an hour, but it does make a difference over a big field. It can make quite a difference. So yeah, good and bad. But yeah, I think it probably is overall worth going from a 9 metre to a 13.8 metre. I think it is. It's a decent upgrade. So we'll probably go with that. But yeah, let's continue to get these products loaded up. Ready to sell these products now. Should get a decent amount of money for these, I think, because there's quite a few there. So let's see what we'll get for these. There we go, 154,500, very good. Brings us back up to 203,000 in the bank. Not bad at all. And it looks like Daggerwin is here with the combine already to pick up the new header, so I guess he's going to buy that now. Not sure whether he sold the old one or not. I imagine he probably did. Didn't notice that actually, but I'm guessing he has done. And I'm guessing he's about to buy the new header for that, so we'll have a much bigger header for the class. So we should be able to get the fields done faster. There we go, yeah, he's just bought it. I'll just take this back to the dairy area, the sawmill area. So it's there ready to load up again next time, but it'll be probably a couple of months before we load it up again. But we'll keep on top of it, or try to at least. But certainly got the use out of the new front loader today. Oops, there's a tree there with a collision, that's annoying. Yeah, some of these, it's difficult to tell whether they're going to have collisions or not. Some do, some don't, and that's kind of got me very stuck there. That's very annoying. I'll see if I can pull myself out of that. Yeah, got to be careful when driving through the trees, because you can never exactly tell which ones are going to have collisions or not. But yes, anyway, my front loader, definitely worth purchasing that for only £4,500, and it means I can now pick up pallets and a lot more weight with this tractor compared with the other one. So very pleased I bought that. And now we're going to get on with the harvesting, I think. That'll be the next job, because there's going to be quite a bit of that to do today. I'll be on the case tractor, case combine, I think, today, because Daggerwin's he's on the class, he just bought the new header for that one, so I'm guessing he'll be driving that one, and I will be on the other one. Although somebody will need to be on the trailer as well, moving some grain around. I'll just leave that there for the time being, that'll do. Actually no, I'll put it over by the sawmill, just in case we need to access the mill here, which we probably will, with grain. So I'll park that there, and then let's have a look at the fields that need to be harvested today. I'm guessing there'll be quite a few. Yep, there are quite a few. Well, there's 3. Yes, it is. That's a grass field. Yes, it is. So yeah, there's a canola field, a wheat field, and a oat field. Oats, wheat, canola. Yeah. So we'll get on with that now. Where's the other combine? Let's go and tab over to that one. This one here. Yeah, we need to use this, so I will get on this one. I'm guessing Daggerwin's on his way back with the other one. He's there, yeah. So, where am I? I'm here. Right, so well, the first one in here is the wheat field. I'm guessing I'm going to do that one, although Daggerwin is closer to the canola field, so it would be nice to work in the same field as each other, because it's a bit more interesting for the video, and I know quite a few of you like to see us working in the same field together, so I'm not sure whether Daggerwin's going to come down here or whether I should go up to the canola field first of all. I'm not sure what he's planning to do. He seems to have stopped there. I'm close to this one. I'll just ask him so I know. Well, I'm not sure, he's probably busy doing something else, so I'll just make a start down here. Maybe he'll come down here as well when he's finished doing whatever he's doing up there. But yeah, I'll just make a start on this wheat field. Since it's the one I'm right next to, it makes sense to start with the closest one rather than travelling miles away just to come back here again. So yeah, I'll just start this one. Let's get that turned on. I will put the guidance steering on. This is going to need a trailer pretty soon though, because I know wheat is quite a high yielding crop, so I'm guessing it will not take too long to fill this. So I'll have to either bring a trailer over myself, or maybe Daggerwin will come over with one, depending on whether he's busy or not doing that. Looks like he hasn't sold the old header yet, interestingly. That's the old one, so, okay. Anyway, I'm going to get on now doing a bit of harvesting. Well, Daggerwin just had a really good idea, which I'm going to follow up on. We're going to drop this header off and swap over to the class header. We'll just test it before we get rid of this one though, just in case. But yeah, I think this is a good idea, because not only will I be able to do a little bit more speed, 7 miles an hour, but it is also slightly wider, I think, as well. Only slightly though. I think that one's 8.5 metres, this one is 9 metres. So there's not a massive difference in width, but it is a bit quicker if it works. Yeah, if I can connect to it. Let's see, there we go. I will just turn it on and lower it and see if it works. Okay, it should do, I think. Just don't want to cause any issues. Yeah, it looks okay. I think we should be good. But I won't sell that one yet until we know for sure that this one's going to work, but I think it will. So yeah, that was a really good idea. I didn't even think about that, so well done to Daggerwin there for suggesting that. So I swapped over, now I'll go back to the field. I'll just empty this while I'm here, might as well. There's not much in there, but let's just drop that in the mill. Looks like Daggerwin is working in the canola field over there. So yeah, we're not in the same field, which is a bit of a shame. Oh yeah, I can actually, I can just stay here and get this one finished, rather than going back to the wheat field. Then we'll finish the wheat field off after this, because yeah, it looks like he's making some pretty good progress with this. It shouldn't take too long to finish it, so I'll go over this side and start on this field, and Daggerwin can finish that side, or well, it doesn't really matter. I'll make sure I get the right width on this. 9.1 metres, I think. Is that right? I assume it's right. I think it's also detected the width of the header, so I'll make a start on this one then, and then we'll go back to the wheat field once we've finished the canola. think Daggerwin probably can finish that field. There's not much more to do, so I will move back to the other field now. There's no point both of us going in that field now because it's almost finished, so I'll let Daggerwin finish that off. It'd be quicker for him to do it with one pass of that header, I should think, rather than me going up and down twice or so. So yeah, let's head back to the wheat field now. I'll continue where I was and we will get that finished today. Okay, so there we go. That is 2 fields harvested today and done in much more record time than we normally do, because obviously we have now got a very large header here. The downside of having the large header is that of course the auger isn't quite long enough. It does just about is long enough, but it's not too far off being not long enough. Let's get this final bit unloaded and then we'll be finished for today. This is obviously going to all go into the mills or into storage depending on whether there's space. I think what we could really do with now, if we can afford it in the future, is a proper grain mill and proper oil mill so that we can process our grain a bit faster and also take some of the pressure off the smaller mills that we've got, because yeah, they're going to start to struggle, I think, with the quantity of grain that's coming in from these fields. They are obviously getting pretty big fields now and it's coming in pretty fast off these combines. I mean, look at the size of that header. It's not even the biggest one, this, but it's still a pretty good size header. That one, even that one's 9 metres, which is, although it looks small compared with this one, is actually a pretty decent sized combine as well. So yeah, we're getting it in done very fast now. Anyway, so we're going to finish it there for today, and next time we'll continue with this field, which is an oat field, and then if we rest after that, or whenever, we'll have some more. We've got some sunflowers down here and some corn, and what's that one? Sorghum, is it? Yeah, sorghum as well. So 4 more fields down this end of the farm, and then yes, there is a plan. I think we're going to put some more fields, or at least one big field, or maybe a couple of smaller fields or something in this area here as well. Obviously, we want to expand the town a bit more this way as well. But yeah, the plan is probably go to about there with the town. I'm not sure, and then yeah, we've got pretty much the whole of plot 24 to go at with some more land. So Definitely going to put some more fields in between now and next harvest. But yeah, that'll be for another episode. But today we're going to finish it there. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.